Good morning. It's Thursday, March 27th, 2024. This is your Georgia WeatherNet morning update. Plenty of rain in South Georgia, and that rain will continue to move in from the Gulf of Mexico. I'll show you where all that's coming from in just a second, but it has been an active weather morning. We've had 10 severe thunderstorm warnings in Georgia since 11:30 last night. They've just been coming in every hour through the overnight hours, and I've watched every one come in, by the way, but no tornado warnings, and our tornado risk is fairly low today. We could see a couple of spin-ups, but mainly it's going to be the severe thunderstorm variety with the strong straight-line winds, heavy rain, possibility of some hail with some of these storms. But again, most of the activity is going to stay well into southeast Georgia and then toward coastal Georgia as we move into the evening hours. So taking a look at where this is coming from, we'll switch over to our satellite imagery and zoom out. You see that big blob out in the Gulf of Mexico that's tracking to the east toward Tampa. That's a low-pressure system out in the Gulf that's spinning around out there, so plenty of moisture that it's pulling up, upwelling from the Gulf, and then sending that up into Georgia. So a unlimited supply of moisture out there, and so that's why we're just going to continue to see that rain as we continue through the day today. And with warm temperatures, that means thunderstorm activity, and see how warm it is in southeast Georgia. Savannah is at 70 degrees. We have those upper 60s. Valdosta at 68. Brunswick is at 66. So warm, humid air will keep that going. In North Georgia, not so much. We're just looking at temperatures in the low to mid 50s. Atlanta at 54 degrees. And Augusta right there on the kind of on the border between that warm, moist air and the cooler, stable air, checking in at 64. So our severe weather outlook for today, level 1 out of 5 severe weather risk, covers Savannah, Brunswick, down to Darien and Kingsland. Statesboro is in there as well, and Waycross. And then we have a general thunderstorm risk from Augusta, Macon, and down to Albany. So we're going to continue to watch those storms track up from the Gulf of Mexico, northeast, and then just linger around for a good part of the day today. So we continue toward noon today. Looks like they kind of disappear, but we're still looking at a few thunderstorms popping up and then reappearing through the heat of the day this afternoon. Yeah, that's where we could see a few strong to severe thunderstorms from Valdosta, Vidalia, Statesboro, Savannah, and then by 6, 7 o'clock, pretty much exclusively coastal Georgia and just inland, a county or two. Again, the rest of the state of Georgia going to be pretty quiet. The breeze will start to pick up again in North Georgia through the evening and overnight hours. And then overnight tonight, those thunderstorms still right along the coastline. There's a secondary low-pressure system that's forming that just bounced over Savannah, continuing out to the Atlantic Ocean. So that's going to, again, keep some air rising through the overnight hours. And then as we get started tomorrow morning, mainly just along the Georgia coastline for our rain. Then we push that line out of here through the day tomorrow. We'll see some clearing. Shift in the wind will bring some cooler air, especially in North Georgia. Will be breezy with temperatures dropping fairly rapidly. Looks like a wind coming from the due north as we move through midday tomorrow. And then tomorrow afternoon, everything's going to be clear and quiet. We head into a nice weekend. Good Friday, plenty of sunshine. Saturday looks good. Easter sunrise service, not a problem throughout the state on Sunday. And then the rest of the day on Easter will be warming up, but it will be sunny. That's the latest from the Georgia WeatherNet. Now your local forecast from northwest Georgia to southeast Georgia.